I see why the divorce rate is so high. The sheer selfishness. So this lady Michelle, shout out to Michelle. Let me make this very clear. Michelle is not the problem in this scenario at all. Michelle was doing an aesthetic video. She started with her, drinking champagne, talking about things are about to get pricey. Why? Because Michelle was out there doing what she was supposed to do, buying her future husband's marriage ring. It sounds normal, but her comment section reads like too many baby mothers and not enough wives. Because the women in the comments are talking about, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that we're supposed to buy the man's wedding band. Who the fuck else is supposed to buy?
Whoa.
Like, it is no
Sorry about the profanity, y'all.
wonder the divorce rate is 56%. Because to think that not only is the man supposed to buy your engagement ring and propose to you, but you think he's supposed to buy your wedding ring as well as his own. Why the fuck would he buy his own wedding ring? Is he marrying himself? Y'all don't want to do shit. Y'all are the most selfish, self-absorbed, appalling fucking people I've ever... And I'm going to say this exactly how I feel it. No wonder the shit happens to y'all that happens to y'all. I see why niggas be doing shit to you.
Yikes. I'm going to be real with you. I didn't know. And I'm a man. I didn't know women pay for it. I mean, I've had conversations about a wedding band with women, and I was always just kind of like, I just get the little I'll just take the little rubber ones from Walmart, because I wear some accessory jewelry from time to time, and I wear a ring, and it's just uncomfortable. Like washing my hands, I got to take it off, put it back on, and I don't know, this is weird. I mean, maybe because I'm just not used to it, that could be it. But I thought when I saw the little rubber ones at Walmart one time randomly, I was like, oh, this would be perfect for me. I can wear it when I go to the gym. When I wash my hands, I'm not having to worry about, taking care of it or anything like that. It's just, you just wear it. But that's just me. I also don't really care about wearing expensive things anyways. But no, my dad didn't tell me about anything about a woman buying a man's wedding band, and my mom didn't mention it. But I also didn't ask, because it's not really that serious to me. But I guess it matters to him. And I guess maybe it's something about it that, he's not feeling. But no one, I mean, my brother, I got a brother married, I got 2 brother-in-laws. None of them have ever said like, oh yeah, my wife bought me a wedding band. But I also don't really be on like the wedding conversations all the time. So maybe it's me. I can be a bit in my own world. I don't have a lot of married friends either. And I mean, I do have some married friends, but like they're back in Florida. I think this video has some music to it, so I'm gonna just turn it, because this is the video he was talking about when he said the young lady was buying a ring for her husband, her soon-to-be husband. Let's see.
Things are about to get a bit pricey when they put you in the private room and bust out the bubble.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the music off. Oh, yeah, that's nice. So I guess in the comment section, they were saying we have to buy the ring too, and he was upset that the women were acting like the man is supposed to buy her ring and his. So that's a really nice ring though. Oh, it looks like she's gonna show us the price. $10,413. Okay, nice. Well, when a woman is into you, she's gonna buy. You know what I'm saying? Ring, car, home, whatever she can afford, that woman's gonna buy. So obviously, this woman can afford a nice wedding band for her husband. And when women have money and they like that man, they'll spend it. Believe me when I tell you. I know from experience, and just come on, man. But I guess everybody's not privy to that. Women want to do things for the man that they like. Trust me. But I didn't know this was a major conversation. As I said, he was saying that women were in the comment section saying that they didn't know they had to buy the wedding ring. The wedding band for him. And I do think that there are like some women out there that honestly just don't value. If we just get down to the nitty gritty of it, they don't value men, and they talk openly online in a way that can trigger a man. And if he doesn't either, if he doesn't know how they speak about men, or that there are like literally women out there who just don't think doing anything for a man is, something that they should be doing. And you have to just steer far away from those type of women. Just steer far away from them. I've heard women talk like that. I've never had a woman come in my life and be in my life and think that I would rock out like that. But you just kind of have to know your worth, and you have to stay away from those type of women and steer away from those kind of conversations, because obviously anyone who thinks that a relationship, and in terms of doing and showing affection and spending money, should be one-sided, they don't value you. If they just think you should be spending money on them, going all out of your way, the bulk of all responsibility should be on you. And if there is anything she does, then it should be her just wanting to do it because, you know what, I just feel like it today. That type of person you don't want in your life. Like, as a man, I do believe you should want to do the majority of the heavy lifting, if not all, right? And we're in a difficult climate in terms of like finances and economy. So you have to use wisdom, but you should want to bear the load of the majority of the load and do the heavy lifting. But you shouldn't be with anybody who doesn't value you in a way that wants to help you build, help you push the relationship and the marriage and the family forward. So I don't know, something had him pretty upset in that comment section. I wish I had it, TikTok pulled up to where I can actually look at the comment section and see what they were saying. But long story short, he's calling them birds because they don't want to do anything. And essentially that's just a woman who doesn't value her man. But I'm sure there are women in that comment section somewhere saying, I bought my husband his band. I love my man. It's the same in all these comment sections. You're going to have your women who are spewing hate and devaluing men, and you're going to have women who are going to be, it may not be as many in certain comment sections, but you're going to have women who are going to push back against that narrative and going to say how much they value men, how much they value their man, and how they're willing to spend for their man. That lady that was a nice looking band. I'm going to tell you, I said earlier, I don't need anything fancy, but I can look at something and be like, oh, that's really nice. That was a nice David Yurman. And in fact, I've seen a couple David Yurman pieces that I think Michael B. Jordan was modeling. I was like, you know what? I may splurge on one of these pieces before the year is out. But I honestly forgot about it until I just saw that ring. But it was like a cuff bracelet and a necklace, and it was like a matching ring that had like the necklace and the bracelet. It was all the same. And I'm like, man, it's nice. It's really nice. But I never followed up with it. I saw it on the poster on my walk, and I'm like, oh yeah, I could definitely pull that off. But that was the end of that. I just kind of looked at it and kept it moving. But yeah, he's pretty upset about it. Once you've experienced, hearing and seeing certain things, you should learn to like how to process it, and that's what I've done. I've learned how to process hearing women say certain things, and even hearing men say certain things about women. I've just learned how to process it and not give it energy, because you got to leave a fool where a fool lays. You know what I'm saying? You got to know when to speak up and when not to. There's a time to stand up to someone and say, hey, nah, what you're saying is so ignorant. What you're saying is so foolish. You need to grow up. You need to change your ways. But then there's also a time, which I find it to be most of the time, especially on social media, to just ignore people. Those are my thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure you connect with the brand, www.thereshopebrand.com. Subscribe to the channel. Go grab you some merch offline, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.